Caleb Foster into the game, the 6'5" sophomore. Trying to get it downstairs, and Washington went for the block, but that's going to be goaltending.
It's the guy that won the ACC and had a 19-1 record, and is putting in Patrick Ngongba.
Wow.
In place of Kon Knueppel, and has developed Ngongba. He didn't start the season playing OB. The Tar Heels have made more threes in a 5-year stretch than they have in the history of this storied program.
Finally made one, their first, and a big drive by Ngongba for 2. Do they belong in the field?
Cutting the lead to 15. Now the Tar Heels will go to their full court pressure. This is how you have to attack. If teams are going to press you.
They could have tripped up Duke, but it really hasn't.
Another one.
Another slam by Ngongba. North Carolina has rallied to get it to 10. Evans with the, up and over the top for Ngongba, and a slam. A lot of alley-oop dunks.
It absolutely has been
in the first half. Inside once again, Ngongba real active offensively.
How about
a dozen points?
Performance from Ngongba.
North Carolina has rallied to get it to 10. Evans with the, up and over the top for Ngongba, and a slam. Out of the timeout.
Still trying to. Comes off of a screen set by Ngongba. He's got it into the paint. A lob to Pat. Oh, wow. What a punch to build a lead back to 12.
We don't always see Evans in that position, but what a great feed.
Ngongba's got a new career high.
Carolina needs to get out in transition in this game. Duke wants to make them a half-court team. Another turnover, just trying to make the home run pass.
Duke in transition. James up and good with the left hand, and the lead is up to 5. Came off the bench the first month or so, has turned into a starter and a very important part of this team. And he drives and hits and has a chance for 3.
I watched Sion James play at Tulane. I thought he was really good, but I didn't know he was this good. He's just had an outstanding year, taking over at the point, although Duke has a number of different players. Carolina has not capitalized off of Duke's turnovers.
They've made 4 of their 5 3-pointers so far tonight. James, he is so strong. How are you going to keep him out of the lane?
But that's the sort of defensive intensity that North Carolina has had and needs to maintain.
Kon Knueppel, nice look. James, the finish.
Action on the left side of the floor. And R.J. Davis just gets knocked a little bit by Malik Brown. That allowed him to turn the corner. Got the help up.
Powell guarding Flagg on this trip. Off to James. Muscles it up and in.
Boy, terrific pass off that little screen roll with Sion James.
And it's Duke ball.
Now Duke with an advantage. Withers behind the play.
James. Brown the trailer, and it's a 12-0 run for Duke.
Inserted into the game, goes right at the basket. And then Malik Brown right down the lane after the Sion James pass. Duke.
And it's Duke ball.
Now Duke with an advantage. Withers behind the play.
James. Brown the trailer, and it's a 12-0 run for Duke.
Inserted into the game, goes right at the basket. And then Malik Brown right down the lane after the Sion James pass. Duke.
Brown, a good passer. He's got 3 assists in this game. He's going to take a 3 and hit it.
Wow, after the back cut by Kon Knueppel, that drew 2 defenders, left Malik Brown wide open, and he is.
Cadeau, soft off the glass, but it won't go. James. What a finish.
The change of direction in the open court by Sion James. And then Sion James in transition does such a good job at changing direction twice, then gets around R.J. Davis and takes it to the other side of the basket.
Cadeau, soft off the glass, but it won't go. James. What a finish.
The change of direction in the open court by Sion James, getting past R.J. Davis and going to the other side of the basket to avoid the Powell block.
The rebound volleyballed out, deflected by Foster. Sion James has it. One-on-one with Davis, a step through in the lay-in to take it to 11.
Now Foster with 7 to shoot. Brown will try another one and hit again. 2 threes here in the second half for Malik Brown.
Well, you think Duke missed Malik Brown while he was out with that shoulder injury?
Injury, but a turnover on the underneath out of bounds play.
Proctor off a terrific fake. Flagg around the back. Proctor lifts and too strong.
But look at Kon Knueppel coming in from out of nowhere to come up with the offensive rebound.
Great movement. Another terrific fake. Knueppel fakes again and 2.
And you see the respect that Biadongo. The Duke patrons, they'll tell you that being down isn't that big of a deal. Losing Malik Brown is a much bigger deal because you may not see him again this season after injuring that left shoulder for a second time. Play for that guy, and of course with the Blue Devils right now, they're playing not only for themselves but for Cooper and Malik as well.
You're playing for 2 and a very popular assistant coach as well. Here's Knueppel. Yes! A triple on the money. He has 12 points.
Coming up with a big bucket to get the league back to 8.
5 minutes to go in Charlotte. Knueppel threading inside. Banks it in. He'll go to the line. He's had a really nice couple of series here. And with Flagg on the bench. Knueppel looking to break free. On the drive, and it spins in.
Kon Knueppel taking over here in this second half.
5 minutes to go in Charlotte. Knueppel threading inside. Banks it in. He'll go to the line. He's had a really nice couple of series here.
But you like Kon Knueppel being aggressive, getting downhill.
Knueppel turns the corner on him into the paint. Raked at by Sutton. Put it up. Counted it, a foul. Just too strong. And Kon's got a free throw coming as well.
And I'd add, just too tough. Kon Knueppel just fighting through 2 defenders. Nothing was going to stop him from the rim.
Seed in the East, and away we go. Knueppel, fundamental, misses a mid-range. Second chance, Knueppel for 3, cash. Great start for the Blue Devil. Cooper Flagg on the bench. He won't be there long. Kon Knueppel running with Malawatch, and what a setup.
One of the most difficult plays to defend, and Sherrell right there came.
Threes, already made 2. Youngblood won't pass it up, missed it. Offensive board, Nelson missed it, and Malawatch with a rebound. Sears, guarded by Knueppel, gets a step, and hit the bottom of the backboard, ends up as a turnover. Well, Duke is all over Alabama, they can't get a step. Now Sears gets inside, Malawatch with the denial. Ho-ho! Common Malawatch, a presence inside.
Well, even though he was out of the lane, he was able to recover because Sears came back to his left side and Malawatch was right there to get that shot out of there. And the struggles for Mark Sears is that he's not being able to.
Thursday in the Sweet 16, Flagg went for 30 points, 6 boards, 7 assists, which was a season high, and those 3 blocks. And that's a Malawatch block that time, and that's going to be Duke ball.
Well, if you don't move Malawatch outside the paint, it's but to get the cleaner looks. Again, not being out of position.
3, Duke run, and now Proctor looking for Malawatch, who delivers.
This is good defense here, but too far, and the switch was Aiden Holloway going underneath. Then
Knueppel, and up top to Malawatch, secures it, trying to get himself some room, and does. All right, thank you, Allie. Good reporting there. And we'll see first possession.
But Brian, how big is it taking the momentum in the second half scoring, and then Duke comes right back? But it's that middle pick and roll that.
Just one made field goal. And goes with a little left-handed runner. Can't get the back.
O'Meara transferred from Miami. Prior to that, Arkansas State. Shot, puts it up, too strong. Rebounded by Knueppel. Get it ahead. Flagg, kick, Proctor, bottom.
And he has continued with his shooting from Friday night. as Flagg almost gets a steal on the inbound.
Where he was going with it. Nice fill on the wing and a great feel for the game. Number 2, Pesci for a tray.
Tyrese Proctor went 6 of 8 from downtown, and
a sniper from 3.
Edgecombe, the Big 12 Freshman of the Year.
Nice peek screen.
Proctor, he is really feeling it.
Ngongba, big wide body, tough to get around him.
That extends the Duke lead. Knueppel drives in on Roach, kick for Proctor, fly by O'Meara. Proctor sticks the J.
How about that? Boys,
You have to respect that.
Proctor, this time going to drive it, pump fake. Wow. Kisses it off the glass.
in traffic, what poise.
Proctor draws O'Meara, playing with those 3 fouls, rises up, connects.
They're searching for that mismatch, taking turns going
With this team.
That is a big part of it, the unselfish nature of this group. Proctor got a 3.
Step back, under duress.
He's lights out right now.
Unbelievable.
In shooting, 49%, 21st in three-point shooting.
He's got it again.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, man. He is feeling it.
Fired up.
Tyrese.
Right here, just, this is a heat check. Once again, feeling it, nice rhythm. You got to get close and attached to him. Quick trigger.
Posing at 7'2", 250 with a ridiculous wingspan.
Oh, boy, say goodnight.
Proctor. Again! He's not human!
You know what I love? They go back and guard. Right after.
Native of the Bahamas. Another. Proctor. Yes, sir!
Goodness. He is on top of the world. Double-double. One of those double-double machines. Whew.
Tyrese Proctor has it stuck on automatic.
He's a no-tin guy either. All cotton when he shoots it.
First player since 2010 with 5 or more three-pointers made in back-to-back NCAA tournament games. The last one to do it, John Shire.
Oh, wow.
Connecting the dots.
Shire was a pretty good player back in his day.
Yeah. I'm sure he had a few nicknames.
Pat Beverly says it. 89-66. And the #1 seed in the East.
Here's Foster. Took a peek at the shot clock as he goes between the legs and kicks it. And here's Proctor and swishes into triple.
Gets the easy layup.
The lost art in basketball, movement without the basketball. I really want to put it on the floor and beat guys one-on-one.
Proctor heating up. Malawach had it knocked out of his hands, but chased down by Foster. Proctor's open, he won't wait. Down it goes.
He feels it tonight, baby.
Proctor knocking him down from deep. His 3rd three-point field goal, logo range. And of course, there's a former Blue Devil who has got to throw up the 3 logo. Yeah, Angel, when you consider this is the first time the Blue Devils have played a ranked team, as Proctor knocks down his 4th 3 of the game.
When you have a guy like at the point that can defend like he can, Chucky Hepburn, that's such a positive move. Look at this guy cheering his head here. I have great respect and admiration for him.
Hepburn with a misfire in close. Knueppel comes away with a loose ball. And now it's Duke with the big mo.
James with 12 points in this half.
And another triple by Proctor.
And that's what's been avoiding the Blue Devils since they've been here in Charlotte. However, they found the three-point touch. And it normally starts with transition threes.
An outlet pass for Sion James. A chance to continue the run. It's Kon to the left. Proctor at 3. Bang! Tyrese takes the lead to 8. Stone cold, as dominant a run as this league has ever seen. And they punctuate it with a 23rd ACC title.
He has 11.
Nice drive by Hepburn. They're not going to go away. There's no quitting there.
Proctor left open again, and he can't miss all of a sudden.
Knueppel will try a three, and he'll hit. And Duke is absolutely on fire in the early going. Knueppel again. It's a 16-0 run for the Blue Devils. This is the first time since 07-08 they have started league play 10-0. Knueppel into the paint, just kept on going. 22-point lead for the Blue Devils. Flagg draws a double, kicks to Knueppel. And he gets inside and slams it.
In the first half, Duke had more steals than North Carolina had assists.
Knueppel for three. And Duke picking up right where they left off in the first half. Cadeau into traffic. Wild shot off the glass and Flagg the rebound.
Great challenge by Sion James at the rim. Just make Cadeau score over.
Knueppel and one.
R.J. Davis had a hand on the ball, but Kon Knueppel showed.
Exactly right. It's been loud at so many different moments in this building on this night. Nothing compared to that moment. Of games, but boy, they have been dominant tonight and really led for much of the time by Kon Knueppel. It's been loud at so many different moments in this building on this night. Nothing compared to that moment. Knueppel now with 20.
He has had a spectacular game.
Boy, they have been dominant tonight and really led for much of the time by Kon Knueppel.
Spins on Davis, goes up, lays it in. And it's the biggest lead of the night at 28.
Duke was trying to post R.J. Davis with Sion James right away, and Davis just knocked the ball away, really fought James.
Knueppel with 3 on the shot clock. Gets a tough shot off and hits. And the other 2 losses, neutral court losses, way back in the non-conference to Kentucky and Kansas. Knueppel gets rid of it quickly and knocks down a 3. Knueppel again. And gets the bounce. Knueppel just keeps going and lays it in, and he's got 10. Duke now back looking for the lead, and Caleb Foster-Jay into the game for the first time tonight for Duke.
Good back cut.
Brown, a beautiful feed to Knueppel, and Duke leads. 30% three-point shooter on the season, does not often look for that shot. Flagg swings it to Knueppel. Cadeau went flying. Carolina trying to stay within range, down by 7.
Duke really trying to spread out this Carolina defense and drive it.
What a drive by Knueppel to make it a 9-point game. He's got 17.
Everything that they've done has been in the painted area, not really getting much going from the perimeter.
Knueppel catches, fires, got it, a 3. Lubin's having, as we mentioned, an outstanding tournament, back-to-back double-doubles here in Charlotte.
Elliot Cadeau's got to be careful, OB. He's already playing with 2.
Knueppel got a great look, absolutely buried it. So they've been good for a long time. 27 wins now.
Yeah, Brad Brownell's done a tremendous job, as has Pat Kelsey. Tough trying to figure out who the coach of the year was this year.
Knueppel swish it in from three-point land.
But he is locked in on the defensive end now, trying to help his team get a win.
Knueppel banging with Jackson and bangs it in. Off the window for 2. And he'll be headed to the line. He has 11.
Another delivery from Cadeau to Van Allen Lubin, but I'm not sure 2s are going to be able to beat the Blue Devils.
Kon Knueppel, big-time drive for another bucket.
And on the defensive end now, trying to help his team get a win.
Knueppel banging with Jackson and bangs it in. Off the window for 2. And he'll be headed to the line. He has 11.
The Blue Devils playing inspired basketball.
He'll drop Jackson. Take him inside. Bank it home! Count it a foul! Bully ball, and they're up by 17.
Blue Devils had 2 different drives to the basket that time on the Carolina defense. Kon finishes the second one with a chance for a 3-point play.
Jackson trying to end it. Oh, look at Evans hit the floor. Knueppel 2. A tremendous effort here by Duke defensively.
But look at Isaiah Evans, OB. He comes in and helps, but he's the first one to the floor. Knocks the ball loose. Kon Knueppel on the floor after the basketball, and immediately all he wants to do is go congratulate Isaiah Evans for his defensive effort.
Paint kicks to the right. Knueppel a three. What a find! And down the hedge it goes as the lead grows to 11. At the other end, it's.
And right now he's guarding Isaiah Evans, but if I were them, I'd drive him.
Evans gets the three off and hits. The freshman from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Broom on the bench for the moment for Auburn. Flagg on the bench for the moment for Duke. You talk about an open look. Isaiah Evans with his second three of the game. Kicks it out. Evans again. Hits again. And Broom left it short. Brown the rebound.
Great job of walling up and making Broom make the tough two over the top of him.
Evans again. Evans again. No way. 6 threes for Isaiah Evans. Kicks it out. Evans again. Hits again. Isaiah Evans introducing himself to college basketball fans around the country. He has made 3 threes in this game.
Give it to him!
The freshman knocking down his third three, and the Blue Devils within 1.
Timeout, Auburn.
Evans again. No way. 6 threes for Isaiah Evans.
Brown down low. Back for Evans in the corner. Oh, he's cooking! Isaiah Evans with 18! And Duke has their biggest lead of the night.
All 5 guys stand to rebound before they leave.
And Burton listed at 6 foot, might be closer to 5'10", dealing with a lot of size. Flagg for 3, and what a start for the Blue Devils.
Notre Dame seeing bodies instead of open court.
A good look in the corner for Flagg, and the 4th made 3 of the game already. He got hooked by Burton. Take a look at the other end, and the second 3 of the game by Flagg.
Tyrese Proctor getting a piece of the paint, drawing 2 defenders and then kicking it out.
He got hooked by Burton. Take a look at the other end, and the second 3 of the game by Flagg.
Didn't execute it, but the right idea and the right play to make.
How good of a matchup is this? Davis and Flagg. And Flagg got some help from Knueppel. Another Notre Dame turnover. Boy, patient and unselfish.
What a pass.
Yes, this is terrific offense by the Blue Devils, and Flagg has his third 3 of the game.
Notre Dame, from Princeton. But look at this play. You thought he was going to lob it up, and that drew Kevin Jai.
Flagg over Davis for the bucket.
All set up just to get him a little isolation on the right side, because Cooper Flagg was trying to split defenders, and he was headed toward the baseline, toward the corner more than toward the basket. Can't foul there.
Flagg driving on Davis and scores over him.
And quickly up on the rim, and Cooper Flagg, Illinois loves that bully ball back down.
Davis rejected by Malawach. Flagg for 3. His 4th of the game, and the lead is up to 11.
Davis with the right hand, the other end of the floor. Malawach sets the screen.
He hopes they spur his team on, that they show them, hey, you're in these games. They've just got to do little things better here and there to turn the L's into W's. Flagg right down the lane for the slam.
Notre Dame was put in rotation. Just a great pass from Sion James as Cooper Flagg went right down the pipe, took off from outside the restricted arc. And he dunks with power. Notre Dame was put in rotation. Just a great pass
Burton switches on to Flagg. Flagg gets into the paint and makes it look easy. He has now tied his season high with 26 points. Crossover. Up over Jai to lay it in, and he's got...
And obviously in the WNBA for years, and with USA Basketball.
Yep. Flagg off the glass and good. Anything he wants right now.
Matches, Roper having to switch off onto Cooper Flagg. Just got his body. It's fantastic. Call me sir.
Flagg knocks down the 12-footer from the baseline. He's got 36.
And it's not the last one he's going to set. He has done absolutely everything against the most impactful export from Maine since lobster.
Makes them both. Jay, he's got 23 points in the second half.
80% plus free throw shooter as well. Make or miss for Cooper Flagg. Notre Dame wants to do what it did on the earlier possession. Get the ball to the rim.
Just tied the ACC.
Cooper Flagg has done this on 14 field goal attempts. This will be his 16th free throw.
A new ACC freshman record.
What can that guy do?
The Flagg just so big and so skilled, able to get to his spot and shoot over.
Flagg off the glass and good. Anything he wants right now. As he continues to add to his huge totals here today.
Some seem like they should count for more than 2 points. And just a great pass from Sion James as Cooper Flagg went right down the pipe, took off from outside the restricted arc.
Swings it to the left. James thought about a three. Instead, he'll drive into the paint. Found a cutter, and Flagg for a right-hand punch. And boy, is he fired up.
And they just have so many guys.
He'd cut your throat if he had to.
I think that...
It's good to get out in transition and really run. Duke, 2 feet in the paint, kick it out, get open shots like this, and you gotta knock them in.
Can't leave Cooper Flagg that open.
KYP, know your personnel. No, Cooper Flagg shoots right now 36% from 3, and this time the switch was supposed to happen.
Was on James and Del Orso, so those were the two that picked up the double foul. We thank Keith Kimball for coming over here and explaining it. Two-man game here with Brown, and Brown to Flagg, Flagg to the basket, patient, able to score it. See on James here. Flagg spins to the middle. Flagg knocks it in.
Now back and forth we go. Sion James, an outstanding freshman, spin move. Lefty, nice soft touch.
Martinez continues. Now Flagg drives it. Flagg lays it in.
On the perimeter, this opens it up. Sion James with a nice little pocket pass. Now where's the help going to come from? Because you have shooters, a shooter in the corner.
11 of 13 from the line now. 11 points for Arizona. They're down 1. Flagg kind of taking over here in a jump shot. He's got a rise, smile. Gave you one of those they can't guard me smiles.
You're allowing your stars to be starring. And that's what Cooper Flagg is doing right now. The beautiful spin move, the gathered, but not to be outdone. The 5th-year senior.
Flies short. Offensive rebound, no. Secured by Gillis at Duke. Flagg pushing, looks at the clock, fires a 3. Down it goes. Cooper Flagg beats the buzzer at the end of the first half.
I tell you what, now watch Cooper Flagg look up at the clock right there. Assess it, pull back, show all of it. Cooper Flagg rolling with it. That's a big momentum swing, 18 points in the first half.
On his second made 3 as we send it to Ali LaForce. Boyd has a decision to make. Flagg splits it. No look. James in the corner, wide open. set up by Flagg. Tommy Lloyd calls a timeout. Duke coming out of a cannon here in the second half. They're up 12.
But being aggressive, split the double team. You help, I'm going to make you pay. Sion James, 3-ball, quarter pocket.
Can I throw another C in there?
Go ahead.
Cooper. As he leaves it for Malowacz. Picking up some big-time lobs here, twice.
When all the shine was on Cooper Flagg. That just shows how good Kon Knueppel is.
Oh, Flagg again! Rescue the... Special player right here.
Cooper Flagg kind of showing us why he's pretty much consensus #1 pick, because his versatility. They're the no look pass to Sion James, splitting them double team, and then attract the defense, make the play, throw it up. Malowacz, and even off balance, still have
over there too. Might have taken a shot to the head. Ngongba on the floor for Duke. Full court pressure by the Wildcats. Flagg breaks it, leaves it up top. This time it's Ngongba. Who else?
When you press, you want to put it into a player's hands that's not comfortable breaking the press or handle, right?
At him. He just does a little look to the left. Baystar thinks the lob's coming on the other side of the basket.
All right, watch it as Cooper gives it up. He fakes like he's going to the pick. He gets down. The pass is delivered, and he knew Baystar was coming. But it's just this end of the court right here, Brian.
Cooper Flagg, three-pointers good. 20. Here come the Cats. KJ Lewis puts it up. Cooper Flagg. Stuffing that.
Remember I talked about the motor? Hustling back and not giving up on the play, assuming that somebody else would man up defensively.
We are set up for Alabama and Duke. The top 2 seeds. That's it. The Duke Blue Devils will advance to the Elite 8 back-to-back years in 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, had a steal. What a performance. And Flagg and the Blue Devils are marching on